Hey, what's up guys, Captain Jack here, and welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator Life on the Road. Today we're going to have some fun. I've installed some new mods, by the way. Nothing crazy, just some air brake sounds just to make the truck sound a bit more realistic, and another trailer. There's not really many good trailer mods out there currently. Not on the workshop anyway. I haven't really been looking into the websites because I'm just trying to keep it all workshop as much as possible. But I will take a proper thorough look. I've had a lot going on lately. I haven't had time. But I really will take a proper thorough look and see what good trailer mods there are around at the moment. As for the actual episode today, I think it's high time we got that loan and bought our own truck. And then went and did a delivery in it. So that is what I'm going to do today. Hopefully I should have enough, but we're going to hit the bank. 130 grand we can take, and that's what we're going to do. Hopefully we'll be making enough money to pay off that loan, and then be able to get an even bigger loan so we can buy better premises, get more drivers, more trucks, but that's all off in the future. For now, we're just doing this. So we want 100 grand. And that gives us a daily instalment of 1,800 quid. So as long as we're making 1,800 quid, then we're fine. I can now take 10s right up until 30. They should really have just a slider bar or something where you can go like amounts like that. Instead of having to take one loan for 100, and then one loan for 10, and one loan for 10, and one loan for 10. Well, most of these trucks aren't ridiculously expensive, but I've only got 113 grand. So I'm going to take at least one of those. That's 300 bucks. That puts it up to about 2,100. So let's go about 2,500 bucks. So I've got 2,500. Was it a day? Yeah, a day to pay. Yeah, 2,500 a day. Total of 120 grand loan, so that puts me at 133,000. That still leaves me 10 grand just in case. So let's go buy that truck. Oh, where should we go? We could go Peterbilt, or we could go Peterbilt. Apparently, I haven't discovered any Kenworth dealerships. I really thought I had, but fair enough. Oh, I was down in Phoenix, wasn't I? No, I was in El Centro. That's fine, it's not a problem, we'll sort that out. Let's go to Bakersfield, shall we? Let's go selected dealer, and yes. Right, well, we've got trucks. Funnily enough, we have trucks. But we don't want one of these basic little trucks, do we? But let's look at the next one. These are all a bit out of my price range and out of my my level ability. See, I don't want to have to just buy something basic like that. 120 grand as well. Wow, expensive. Can't even afford the next one. Quite hoping to get a, I don't know, get something awesome looking. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers, and at this current time we are beggars. There's not a lot we can afford, unfortunately. That's a nice picture of a truck over there. Those are all in-game screenshots by the looks of things. Nice. Right, well, let's buy one of these then, shall we? Let's see if we've got anything we can put on it. Well, we can't put any other cabs on, or chassis, or engines, Oh, we can do gearboxes. Not really much point though. Can't change the interior. Looks like we're really going basic here. Paint job we can change. Oh, that reminds me actually. Now, I would say don't get excited, but you're probably not going to get excited. You probably don't care. But I am currently working on my own truck skin. It's ETS at the moment, because that's all I have the wow. That's all I have the basic models for. That looks quite cool. But I'm working on it at the moment. Just like a practice. I'm learning all of like the things you need to use to make one as well. So it's going to take me some time. Don't think I'm going to making one and it's going to be out next week. It could take months. I'm learning the processes. I'm learning the tools I'm using to make the thing, and just sort of going with the flow. So it's certainly not going to be done anytime soon. And I may never be able to get it done. I may be completely rubbish at it. See, I like that kind of bold green, but I don't know. Should probably go with red. You always see red trucks on the road. Yeah, I think we could go with that. What we got down here? Oh, we've actually got door handle trim. Wow. For $210, why not? Because I doubt we've got much anything else. Yeah, level 3, 7, 4, 4, 6. What's that? There's mirrors, done door handles, standard smoke stacks. Did I do that one? I did do that one. What about wheels and tyres? Can we do anything with them yet? Nope. And nope. So this is our truck. Very basic. Anything on the interior? Anything? Do I have interior accessories? That's that front mirror. Side mirrors. Nope. Still no cabin accessories as standard. I have been looking at some cabin accessory mods. Haven't brought them over yet. But it's definitely on my list of to-dos. So we've put the price up a tiny amount there. But yeah, this is our truck. This is what she looks like. Very stylish. I like it. With a basic... What engine have we got on this? 370 horsepower. Not bad. But we finally have our own truck. Woohoo. Well, let's purchase that then. Thank you for buying your first truck from us. Please come again. Please note that all trucks bought here already have regular insurance paid. Awesome. So if we get into an accident, we're covered. Just realised that my my mic level was turned up to full then. I hope I wasn't deafening you all, and I do apologise if I was. Well, there's the truck, peoples. Rubbish horn. That's another one I'm going to have to look at. Some kind of air horn. And this is our HQ. Truck headquarters. Let's turn it on and listen to the sound. Do you like that parking brake noise as well? Listen. And they've got the foot brake. Brilliant, isn't it? I love it. So, this is our truck. Make sure everything works. Don't have any beacons. Got the wipers. Side lights, headlights, high beam. Awesome. Indicator. Yep, that works fine. Yep. Oh, and yep, that works fine too. Cool. Now, did I? Oh, I did install the console. Awesome. I couldn't remember if I had, because we are currently in. Is it Bakersfield? We're in there, Bakersfield. This is where we bought the truck. Hang on a minute. Why aren't we in Baker? Oh no, we're at my HQ. Where did I put my HQ? I was probably focused in on it as well, wasn't it? Needs to make my arrow bigger, so I can see what I'm doing. Let's come out the map a sec. Right, we're in San Francisco. Yeah, there, look. We're here by the Tesla factory. Well, I don't want to be there. I want to go back down to El Centro. And then I want to... I think it was just in there where I took that delivery to. If I take myself down to that sleeping place, then we could head down into Mexico. We could go Flagstaff or Phoenix, Albuquerque. We could basically go anywhere. Which is the whole point. That's what I want to do. I want to start unlocking the rest of the game. All this map I added in. I don't want to keep doing the stuff we've already done. So let's do... Damn. I didn't think it was like that. Really? It is El Centro, isn't it? Yeah, El Centro. I guess it can't find it. Okay, let's try Phoenix then. These, yeah, I was going to say, the console's normally quite good at finding even DLC cities or, you know, add-ons, mods and stuff. Find my way out of these buildings. So that's all unfinished there, that's fine. I guess this is the actual town. Oh, hello. Who are you? Hello, ice cream. By the way, you're not seeing any of this. I'm not doing any of this stuff currently. This is all in your mind. Phoenix is nice. I like it. Right, I'm just going to park myself down at the side of the road here. Then we can go find ourselves a job somewhere. Sorted. Right. And the only reason I've gone this far is just because it wouldn't take me to El Centro. But I'm not going to use that all the time. I'm not going to keep moving around the map like that. I'm going to play the game properly, so don't you worry. I just wanted to get myself out and about to a certain, you know, starting point. Let's get these mirrors set up. Don't have any hood. Small one. Make sure I don't have any blind spots. Actually, you know what's probably a smarter idea is if I get my seat adjusted. Yeah, it's always a better idea to adjust your seat first. Right, now we're in the right place. So left can go left a tiny bit more. Small left can go... That's as far left as it can go. And then we've got right, which will go like that. Small right. So I know this is all quite boring for you guys, watching me do all this stuff. But I've got to get the truck set up. Alright. We're set. Let's quickly save that. And then we can get on with the game finally. Yay. Now I do have a really awesome trailer. I'm hoping I can find it. Hoping. I mean, if it's not in the job market, then I could just jump to whatever town it's in. But I would rather not do that, honestly. So we're in Phoenix. Please be here. Damn, it's not. We've got standard stuff here. Well, we've got the excavator. Actually, I think that is standard. I can't remember now. Well, let's just click on the rest of the world. Do you want to see if it's passed through into the game yet? It might not have done. Quite a lot of stuff from Tesla here. No, I don't see it. But all these stops, well, actually I haven't unlocked any of them. That's why they're not showing up with anything. Only reason Phoenix is because I'm here now. So we need to find a good location. Then we could get Albuquerque. Don't want to go back in there. All these take me back in. So it looks like I'm going to Albuquerque because there's the only one that continues me along. So we're taking another tractor, same as last time. How fun. It's always tractors. But this is necessary to continue us along the map. So yeah, good fun, good times. Why is it telling me to go that way? Let's so we've got right, so it's just there. Don't even need that. Just use a little one down there. Well, there it goes, filling up with air. Let's put the side lights on. And then we get going. Yeah, I don't know why it wants me to turn around and go back up that way. When I could quite easily just take the next left. There's no turning left on a red, unfortunately. Come on, lights. Traffic Light Simulator 2016. Does that say Black Sack over there? Oh, Black Jag. I thought it said Black Sack. Should be just down inside here. Just cutting all these corners, because why not? Oh, I do love those sounds. They sound so much better. Right, let's pick up our trailer. Take a job. And then let's get moving. And grab this trailer. Beautiful. Now we can get moving. I've only got 300 horsepower, or 300 and something horsepower, so we've not got massive amounts of pulling speed. But we should be okay. Why have we got... That's low air pressure, I think. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, it's gone now. I guess it was low air pressure. I think. I'm not entirely sure. But we are on the way, on the move. Should be able to turn here. Yeah, right, so we're on the way, we're going. So, how are you all? Hope you're having a nice day. I know I am. It's quite a nice day in game as well, actually. Although outside where I live it's not. It's quite grey and overcast. And a bit rainy. Which is no fun. But that's life. Sometimes it rains. Right, let's get it moving. So, kind of mixing things up a little bit at the moment with the channel. I'm just picking some quite random release times for my videos, just to see if I can get a good feel for it. I normally always release them around about lunchtime, UK time. And although that's fine, I'm just sort of trying to see if a different time will maybe, you know, change the view amounts or get more interest or less interest, and just see what I can find. But I mean, you know, this all depends on you guys' feedback. If you don't like any of the new time zones, then say so. If you like one more than another, also say so. I don't know unless you tell me. But, you know, I'm trying out a few things. Also trying out a few different games. Seeing what I can bring. Finally got some Space Engineer stuff going, and I am actually working currently on building my own ship. I've got back to it when I can find the time, now and then. Oh, sorry mate, pulled that right in front of you. By the way, just a heads up, the coast to coast map, which is I think we're on coast to coast at the moment. I think this is all part of coast to coast, but it's very barren. Well, I'm tired already. It's very barren. It is literally just like this all the way, because what he's done is instead of doing what we thought he'd do, because he started off and he had one road going from east coast to west coast, or vice versa. That's all the trucks, and that was, you know, that was fine. But there wasn't a great deal of detail, and then he sort of slowly added a bit of detail to that one road, just a little bit, and then he suddenly started adding more roads. And what he said was, I want to just flesh it out with lots and lots of roads, and then I'll come back in and I'll add detail over time. And that's fine, but just from my own point of view, I'd have thought it would have been better to do a road, 2 roads, 3 sort of big roads with a couple of little interchangeable roads in the middle, and then start adding detail to those before you then start adding the tons of other roads he's added. And even now I think he's still working on roads, which is fine, because yeah, it does need fleshing out. There's a lot more than just one road in the country. But, you know, build a couple roads so that people have got different routes to choose from, and then, you know, put some scenery in it, fill it out with some stuff, little towns you go past, and I don't know, diners and motels, things like that. I mean, the reason he's put these kind of like raised hill type things on the left and the right of the road here is because of the fact that they're behind there, that is empty. That's the end of the map. So, you know, fill it out with some stuff, that's all. That's just all I'd have done personally. I'm not a map maker, so I don't know how difficult it is to do one thing more than another, but that just seemed like the way that makes sense, you know? But, you know, to each their own. And if he prefers doing it this way, then that's fine. It's up to him. He's the one doing all the hard work at the end of the day. Who am I to complain? And it is pretty cool to have the extra roads to drive, although I am driving them at 48 miles an hour. And I don't know why. Wow, come on, truck. Uh-oh. I'm in red tired mode. This is not good. And I bet I'm nowhere near. You see, that's another thing that would be quite good. Would be rest points. So we start off in Phoenix, and we're going... Oh, we're actually going up to that main section there. There's a rest stop here. Okay, right, we'll go there. That will be fine. We should make it there, okay? As long as it doesn't take us 10 years to get there because the truck is so slow. What is the speed limit down there? 75. So it's not the truck limiter, it's literally just the lack of power in the truck. I think there's a bit of a gradient and it's just not coping well with it. Oops. Not looking on the road there, went off of it. But yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying about the map. Yeah, so you know, he's the one who's doing all the work on the map, so it's entirely up to him. There is a bit of detail here and there. It's just personally I'd have added a bit more. That's all I'm saying. I'd have done a few roads detail, then a few more roads in detail. You know, like when you build a town on, oh god, he's coming in fast, on like City Skylines or The Sims or whatever. You build up a bit, then you put in all the rocks and trees and parks and things like that, and then you build up a bit more and build another little section of town or city and do the same. Oh, thank you, buddy. And you just sort of do that. Yes, I'm getting there, I'm getting there. But it is a good map, you know. At least it does add some extension to the standard map, because SCS, well, they do go with quality. They don't just add some roads and then come back and add detail later. They do it all. So Arizona's taken some time, and what I didn't even think about, I'm sure everyone forgot about the Grand Canyon. I mean, that is not going to be easy to put into a game where you have to limit view distance and stuff like that to make the game seem like a really big world, but at the same time it's not, so you can drive it without it taking 10 years. Do I have to go down there? I suppose I can go around that way, actually. So I didn't even think about the fact that they were going to have to add the Grand Canyon and find a way to make it so that you could look at the thing without it taking, like, killing your game. So that's what they've been working on. But it's all good. I think that's the actual truck stop there. This is one at the back here. Hang on, let's have a quick look. That's as far as I can zoom in. So can we just pull up anywhere? Yes, we can. Okay, I'm just going to pull up here then. Put that on. Engine off. Oops, didn't mean that. Engine off. And rest. Well, I was quite lucky that this thing was here. But we do have a nighttime drive now, which will be fun. Right. Yeah, lights. Awesome. Looks good. But yeah, I mean, at least it's all coming together, this game. You know, SES is taking their time, but they're taking their time to get it done right. Which means that we're going to have some quality add-ons from them soon. And in the meantime, we've got map makers who are doing some good stuff. I mean, this game isn't too heavily reliant on mods at the moment. It is a little bit, just because of its limited size and the limited amount of trucks that they released with. If it had the kind of map size and amount of trucks that ATS 2 had, I doubt people would even be bothering with mods just yet, to be honest. Because there's so much, there'd be so much to do in-game. It's just that it's quite limited at the moment. That's why people are hitting the mods hard. A little bit because we're used to it from ETS, but I mean, the main reason is that it's a bit of a limited game still. Whereas, you know, ETS has got a lot in it. And the only reason that needed mods eventually was because, even though they were releasing... There it is! There's the new trailer. Dunkin' Donuts. And why did I just get a ticket for going for a light? You can turn right on a red. That's what I was doing. Okay, well that sucks. I don't know if that's broken or something, but you should be able to turn right on a red. But yes, that is the new Dunkin' Donuts trailer that I've put in the game. And wow. That's awesome. I love Dunkin' Donuts. Not that I've had any for many, many years, because you don't get any over here. But boy, do I love them. Anyway, back to what I was saying. What was I saying? I've completely forgotten what I was saying. Oh yeah, mods. Yeah, ATS, although new bits of the map and new stuff was being brought out for it, it got to the point where it started to get a bit old. And although people love the base game still, when you played the base game and you're at like 1,000 hours on the base game, mods start to, you know, they just help to make the game a bit new again by bringing in different trucks or more add-ons for those trucks or extra bits of the map, you know, just a bit of fun to keep you interested. And although ATS is still a new game, the map amount is so limited that people had driven the entire thing within the first couple of days of release. And with there only being like 2 trucks with limited variations and not much you could do, like there's no cabin accessories, no horns and beacons and extra lights, things like that. The game was very limited, so people started hitting the mods for that straight away because they wanted to add some stuff into the game. And that's fair enough. Once this game's got a ton of stuff in it, I can only imagine that, you know, people will still probably use the mods because they'll have their favourites that they like using by then. But they won't be as necessary, if you see what I mean. But there you go. I mean, that's just my opinion on it. Seems to make the most sense, but who knows. But mods can make a game better. I like to take, for example, Space Engineers, my favourite game. There are an absolute megaton of mods for that. I was looking for the right word there to describe it, but megaton works. There is tons of mods. Literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different mods for that game. A lot of them are still viable. I'm not even just including the ones that are old and put up to pasture now. Because unlike ETS and ATS, when every time the game updates, the mods break. Space Engineers, the mods only break if they change something massive. So like when they changed, they sort of changed the whole basic background of the game, how it's constructed. Everything in the background got completely rewritten. That's a loud motorbike. It all got rewritten, and they changed all of the code for their blocks and stuff. So that obviously broke the mods, so they had to rebuild them. And then there's a few different mods for characters, like different suits that you can get your spaceman to wear. And some of those broke when they released the new character model, because they wanted to give the character model more flexibility, more movement abilities, and they wanted to make it easier for people to mod it. Because Space Engineers, the developers behind that Keen Software House, they live for mods. Half the stuff that's ever been in Space Engineers was originally a mod from the community, because they look at what the community wants and they put it in the game. So they build the game so that it's easier for people to mod it. They've changed since the game was released. They've changed so much to make it easier to mod. I suppose it's sort of a bit sneaky cheeky, because if people are out there modding it means they've got less work to do. They don't have to bring you 100 different types of block because the modding community is doing it. So it's a bit sneaky, but at the same time it's good to see a developer supporting their community like that. It's another reason why everyone loves that game. It's not just, you know, a lot of fun to play, but the developers are on board with modding and doing what they can to help it be a thing. And, you know, I sort of go through phases with that game where I'll play it loads, get absolutely hooked, and then I'll have to stop playing it because it's eating up all my time. And then I'll stay away from it for a few weeks, and I'll come back and there's been loads of updates, so I have to play it for ages again just to get used to the updates. It's great fun. If you don't have Space Engineers, I highly suggest you get it. It is my sort of top recommended game. That and Arma 3. But Arma 3 is a bit more of a pain because There are certain game modes where you'll need a launcher and a ton of mods. There's some game modes where you don't need any mods and it's all just standard in game. It depends what server you go on, what game mode you play. So, that's probably my second favourite game. And then ETS/ATS sit underneath that. And in terms of playtime, Space Engineers is definitely highest. And then I think it's like Armour in ETS, or ETS then Armour, something like that. Funnily enough, not far behind that is Star Trek Online, because that's the first game I ever had on Steam. Before I even really knew what Steam was, before Steam was such a big thing and a big deal, I played Star Trek Online, because a bit of a Star Trek nut. And I used to play it on my old dodgy laptop. Like, started playing it 2-3 years ago. Yeah, probably 3 years ago, at least. Maybe more. I started playing Star Trek Online. And you'd think in that time I'd have tons of progress, loads of really big ships, if you know what the game is and how to play it. You'd think I got tons of stuff. But I played it not so much rarely. I played it little and often. So I played it quite a lot, but just for short amounts of time. And so I didn't really build up much. I got a couple of ships, bit of cash. I was in different fleets in over time, but where I had such big breaks from it, I went back to it and the fleet would be all disbanded and no one would be in it anymore, and so on and so forth. So it's one of those things. It's a game that it's the oldest game I have PC wise, and it's one I've played a lot, but I haven't got much progress in because I haven't put proper effort into it. Most of the time when I was playing it, I was just flying around in starships and attacking random NPCs or running around on planets, just enjoying some fun. But I should get back to that game. It is good fun. You probably think it's Star Trek. Boring. He's a nerdy type thing, and boring, crap, and rubbish. But no, it's really not. You don't even have to understand Star Trek to play it. It's just good as a MMO. It's just good. You just go around completing tasks and doing quests, basically. It's no different from World of Warcraft or anything like that. But going back to what I was saying, Space Engineers is my most played game because it is great. I love it. And I've kind of building, I wouldn't say a fleet, but I've got all these ideas in my head. I get this sometimes. I'll get an idea in my head for something to build, and I'll go and try and build it. I'll get like halfway through it, and then I'll get bored, and I won't play the game for 3 months. Then when I come back, I can't be bothered to finish it, so I'll just delete that world or that file. But I'm committed to finishing this project. And I'm not going to talk about what it is because I want it all to be a surprise when I eventually finish. And it's big. It's a big project. So it's not going to be finished for a long time. But I am committed to finishing it. And when I do, it's going to be amazing. But that's the game. I've done a couple of reviews on now, and I'm going to start bringing it to the channel more. I don't know if you watched some videos the other day, and some videos that I've got going out this week as well for a game called Jalopy, which it's silly and it's basic and it's quite bad in a lot of ways, but at the same time it's funny and it's fun. So it's I'm enjoying playing it. Maybe like for fuel and stuff. Oh, we've gone right past it anyway. Well, we've got just under half a tank, and our rest is fine. Helps if you don't crash when you're trying to look at that. So anyway, so it's all good. It's all good, baby. It's all good. But it's one I suggest you take a look at. At least take a look at my videos and other people's videos because they've done a lot more on it. Some people have had it since very, very early access. It's only just been released to the public through Steam, so I've only just got my hands on it. But some people have played it quite a lot and are further than me, so go take a look at their stuff and see what you think of it. But it looks like a good game, and it feels like a good game. And like I said, it's very early access, so I think give it a few months, the work that will be done on it, I think it will be a really, really good game. Like, it'll be heading towards ultimate playability. It's quite addictive at the moment. When I stopped playing it the other day, I was like, oh no, I don't want to stop playing now. I want to keep playing. I want to play some more. But, you know, you gotta stop. It's been quite a nice drive, actually. Even though it's been in the dark, it's been quite a nice drive. It's just a shame it's not daytime. So I could get a good picture of my truck. Don't really want to take a nighttime picture. Well, those mountains do look nice. Don't... Oh god, that's the wrong button. Let's do that. Yeah, we're not too far from our destination now. So I doubt we'll get a... We'll get a daytime picture. Unless I sleep before I drop it off. What we like for... We've got to be stopping in 7 hours. We've got 9 hours left of the journey. It's got to be there by Thursday morning to lunchtime. And we're on Thursday early morning. Oh god, oh god. Oh, dodgy, dodgy. Oh, you did not see that, guys. You did not see that. I took that corner properly, and all was fine. Jeez. So yeah, no, I don't have time to stop and sleep. So I just have to take a picture in the dark. 93, blackjack. Let's go there, like that. And then let's go up photo studio. And we'll take a quick picture. Monday seafood buffet. You've got to love a seafood buffet. Let's zoom that out a little bit. And then we want to go like that. Yep. Looks good. Quickly save that up. Career with mods. Always good to keep a separate game file. It does mean that if I ever go back to not having mods, or the mods I have mess up my game save, it does mean I'll be going back quite far. To the point where it probably won't even be a good idea to go back that far and start again. But I will also have a clean file, just in case. Well, we're nearly there, just up the road here. It's been a fun little journey. Had a nice little chat about some stuff. Well, to be fair, I've done all the chatting. Not that I could hear you guys if you did chat to me. But, you know, it would be cool to do that. Have a, maybe not a series, but a episode or two now and then where you have a bit of a chat with some people and debate the topics of the day. I think that could be quite interesting. It's something, to be honest, it's something that me and some friends have thought about a little bit, doing kind of a chat show type thing where we play a game, maybe like some kind of driving game, where we drive a long distance and just have a bit long old chat about stuff. But it's something we've been discussing and sort of trying to work out the best ways of doing it, but it's not something we're planning on doing just yet. Well, where do you need it? Of course. We don't like to do the easy parking here. No siree. So it's going to be just over there. Is it in the barn or next to the barn? It's next to the barn. Exactly the same place we dropped it off last time. Let's see if we can do it as well as we did it last time. That is the back end of a truck that's been turned into a trailer. I love it. Ingenuity at its best. Right, that should be enough angle to sweep it round. think I'm probably going to need even less angle than that, to be honest. Actually, we should be okay. Right, then we want to start cutting it in. Be careful of that trailer. We're probably going to need to pull out, actually. I think pull out and cut it in just a little bit less deep than that. The back wheels are not quite where I'd like them to be. That's it. Oh. Thought I was further away than that. Damn. Okay, so this isn't going to be as smooth and as straight in as the last time. I completely positioned myself wrong. You've got to be kidding me. Why can't I do this today? It was in. It's because of that trailer there. What I need to do is come out here. And do it more like this. Wow. Well, that was unexpected. I think I nudged that trailer. Oh, come on, I'm nowhere near the barn. Well, this is one way of parking a trailer, that's for sure. Go on, do it. Ah, you're not going to do it. That trailer's really annoying. There you go. That'll do. Done. Finished. Sorted. Got it in. Did a bit of ramming, but we're all good. Oh, that was some dodgy parking. 10 grand. Beautiful. I'll take that. All day long, I'll take that. That covers my expenses for 2.5 to go on the debt. Oh, and we've leveled up. What should we take now? We could start taking some ADR stuff. Or we could do long distance now. We've got more map, actually. Thinking about it. Get some longer drives in, some longer chats. Yeah? You're probably all thinking, no, we don't want to be listening to this guy for even longer. We'll get some long distance in. We'll do it. We'll do it. Apply. Yes, well, we're going to move from there. I should be my number plate now. Oh no, I still haven't connected this to my world of trucks, have I? I better do that. Well, I'm just going to park up here for now, I think, boys and girls. Ladies and gents. Get those lights off. Well, that's been fun. I hope you've enjoyed this little drive and chat. As always, our long-haired hobo has done another good job, except some slightly dodgy parking. If you don't know who I mean by the long-haired hobo, it's this dude. He is our hobo driver. Yeah, I think we've had some good fun there. This series is doing well. Quite far behind because I stopped doing it for ages. But we're doing well. And I will definitely look up some more trailer mods for next time because I want to get some more varied trailers going. Some more interesting stuff for you guys. We've got some real trailer names on the on some of them. Got that donut trailer now. I think we've got an oversized excavator load somewhere. And I can't remember what. I think there were some others, but I can't remember. But I'm going to look up some more anyway. We'll get some really good trailers going. Maybe some slightly crazy ones too. Jazzy Cat's got some good ones, so we'll have a look and see what he's got. And we'll take it from there. So, yeah, I hope you guys have had fun and enjoyed this, and are still enjoying this, and are enjoying my channel in general. And if you're new, welcome, and I hope you're liking it here. And if you've got any comments, questions, ideas, anything, leave them in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, have a wonderful, amazing, brilliant day. And if it's nighttime or the evening, then have a wonderful, amazing, brilliant nighttime. And I will see you all in the next one. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I love you all so much. Take care, and bye-bye.